Rover's dead. Okay, so it's Diggood. Yeah.
Yes. All right. I suppose that he hears what Vazmir said, and he sort of makes his way over. He can make his way over to Spot, right?
Yeah, sure.
I suppose so. Yeah. So he makes his way over to Spot, sort of passes by Vazmir, and decides to use his guitar, which functions similar to a short sword, and tries to whack at it too. So
Go for it.
Bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Just roll a normal attack, and we'll say bludgeoning damage instead of piercing.
Okay. All right.
Cool. Although as you swing, you're trying not to hit the people around you, and it just threw your aim off a little bit, and the Will-o'-the-Wisp managed to dodge out of the way.
Damn. Since I have a bonus action, I can try with the offhand, right?
Go for it.
Note that since you're a ranger, I believe you also have an extra attack.
Yes.
Yes, you do. So you should be able to attack with your on-hand again, I think.
Oh. So I could do on-hand and offhand if it doesn't work again.
Yeah, go for it. That sounds fine.
Yeah, sure. So, second attack.
Exactly the
At
same.
least you're consistent.
Just swinging and missing.
Consistence. Let's see if the offhand works.
Oh man, it's too bad. You just go boom, boom, boom. 3 swings, and the Will-o'-the-Wisp is just darting around. Yeah.
And I'm out.
Yeah, that's too bad. Anything else you want to do with this turn?
Nope. I think that's
I guess that's it. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, in that case, that brings us back to Triel.
Triel's going to take cues from everyone else, and she's going to take a swing at it with the pommel of her short sword.
Cool. Go for it. Okay, that definitely hits. You've seen the Will-o'-the-Wisp just dancing around Diggood's attacks, and it's setting itself up. It's concentrating on him. You just reel back and smack it with the pommel of your short sword, and it bursts into little sparks of ethereal light and disappears.
Nice.
So that is goodbye to Spot, leaving us with only Fido. And Fido does not have a turn yet. It is over to Vazmir.
Well, Vazmir had fun with the first time, so he's just going to move over and take it on mano a mano this time. Not with fancy magic. So, let's take some punches.
Okay, you swing. It just floats up, and your fist just drags across the bark of the tree behind it.
Well, it's a good thing I practiced. Do another.
That slight pain in your knuckles just gives you the willpower to smack it again, and Fido, boomf, just explodes. And calm returns to the Vale.
Oh, that's all she
I'd
wrote.
like you all... Yeah,
Huzzah.
nice. And I'd like you all to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Nice going, Vazmir. So...
Yeah.
Okay, so Ruben and Diggood, you feel great. That was an excellent fight. You've done well. Meanwhile, Vazmir and Triel, the two drow, something about what just happened just feels so sad. Your spirits are down. You each take 1 point of sadness. Your movement is reduced by 5 feet.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
1 point.
So, okay, you're...
depression.
Yes, 1 point of depression. You're now left in this clearing. The pit is still there, with a skeleton down in it.
Oh, yeah.
So, Ruben, could you roll me a perception check?
Okay, I sure can.
Okay, 20, nice. So, yeah,
I
while you were
perceived
down
the
there,
shit out of that.
not only did you perceive that the skeleton was wearing some kind of moldy, cracked leather armor, you also noticed it was wearing eyeglasses.
That's a shame.
Welp.
What is it?
Eh, uh, that's a dead person. That's the dead son. Wait, I didn't see the
dead
guy. I was
mage.
too far ahead. I did not hear about that guy.
Sorry. I must have like blanked out or something because he was down in the pit. You fell on him.
Oh yeah, but he
Yeah,
means he didn't hear
no.
about him from the
But
farmer.
Reuben was too far ahead when the guy was like, "Please find my son."
Well, since you rolled a 20 on perception, I'll say you also noticed the glint of gold on his finger.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go get that. I'm
Okay,
gonna jump back down in the pit and get that shit.
just jump straight down.
I mean, I'm gonna jump carefully.
Okay, yeah. So you let yourself down. It's just a 20-foot drop. So
Yeah.
you let yourself down and search the body. You find a gold ring with filigree work on the top, inlaid with purple enamel, in the shape of what seems to be a brain.
Oh.
Okay.
And the corpse had other stuff on it, but it just seems to be all moldy. And you notice like a book strapped to its side, but the pages are tattered and damp, and there's nothing legible left in them.
Hey guys, how much are eyeglasses worth around here?
Eyeglasses? What do you mean?
Yeah. This guy.
Well,
This guy had some.
They look quite nice. They're gold frames.
Just gonna edge over and take a deep look and
I'm
say,
gonna take those.
well, we should probably keep those, because, you might not have heard, but we're looking for a dead guy, and he wears glasses.
Oh. Well, he sure is dead.
And
And
Vasmir, you notice that Reuben is taking a ring off the finger of this corpse.
I'm gonna look a little irritated about that and say, maybe we should keep that to give to his father.
Oh. I guess.
I'm sorry that I'm
At the very
ruining your
least, we
profits
should
here.
keep it. No. Monks always have to, go on quests for people.
Well, excuse me.
Always going for
So-
the good of things, not just for the money, not just because they want to stab some people in the face.
I admit that I'd have a bit of a different attitude if we didn't know who this was, but seeing that his father was a poor farmer, I suspect that he might need something.
Very well. Alright,
Okay.
anyway, let's find this
Sure.
Razzle person.
Oh, what's up?
Sorry, say again, Lauren.
He might give us a reward.
Also,
You have a point.
Couldn't say no to a reward.
Alright. I'm gonna keep trying to find this Razzle person.
So, okay,
Forward!
what do you want to do?
I am going to move forward at maximum speed.
but where is forward?
So, okay, Reuben, are you keeping the ring, putting it in the pockets? What are you doing with it?
I'm gonna put that ring, in my pocket.
Okay, as you put it in your pocket, you hear, "Hey."
Hey? Hello? What?
Huh?
What the fuck?
You feel a kind of vibration in your hand as you were holding the ring. Put me
Oh.
on, it says.
Why? Why would I do that?
You hear nothing from the ring.
I'm gonna ignore it and put it in my pocket.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
give him a weird look and say, are you talking to someone?
Because I have a decent wisdom stat, and I know this isn't a good idea. The ring was talking. I figured it wasn't a good idea to put it on.
The ring was talking?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's just go.
I'm pretty concerned about that, but I won't argue your logic, I guess.
Well, yeah, you can check it out in more detail if you like.
I don't know. You wanna give it a shot? Here.
Um,
I'm gonna hand you the ring.
I'm gonna take a second to look over it and say, I'm a little loath to do this, but let's see what happens. And on the finger it goes.
Okay, as Vasmir slides the ring onto his finger, you watch his eyes go slightly glassy as he listens to a voice that only he can hear.
Oh boy.
The voice, Vasmir, that you hear goes, "Oh, by the gods, thank you. It's been so long. Hello. Who are you?"
A friendly monk. Who are you?
My name is Milo Tarulo. Thank you. It's, how long have I been down there?
You're the dead man.
Oh, yes, I'm dead, I know. This is my ring of mind shielding. It was a little backup, little precaution in case the worst happened, and guess what? It did, and now my soul is in this ring.
Well, I guess we should mark this area down for someone to come get your body later, huh?
I assume that it's long past that by now.
Yeah, it's been a year or so, I believe. We spoke to your father and he said
Yeah.
as much.
I don't hold out too much hope for that. And by the way, guys, you're listening to Vasmir now carry on a conversation by himself.
Trill just acts like this is normal. Totally normal.
you,
Nothing wrong at all.
could you take me to Fenshold? It's been a year. I don't know if my father still has it, but I have a little backup plan for this eventuality.
We'll be headed back that way. First we have to find someone, but rest assured we'll get you back to where you need to be.
You're here to find someone. Who would that be?
A thief, specifically.
Well, good luck. I mean, well, yes, I suppose I can't stop you very well. I'm just a ring.
Do you happen to... Well, no, you wouldn't know any information where you've been in a hole for a year, haven't you?
Oh, well, I know who put me in this hole.
Do you have a name, perhaps?
The one who put me in this hole was Auntie Gweg.
Auntie. I'm just going to look at the others and say, Auntie.
Yeah. Listen, I came out here looking for someone a year ago, and I thought I had all the bases covered. I had this ring, mind shielding. You can't be charmed. They can't use mind effects on you, I thought. But, well, that didn't really work out so well. You see, what you've got to know about the aunties is they're not always standing where you think they are.
Oh, boy.
Oh, and one more thing. They share an eye.
Eye? They share one?
Yes, they share an eye.
Well, I guess that's important information. So the aunties aren't where you think they are, and they share an eye. Well, I'm gonna stop talking to you, so it doesn't seem like I'm talking to myself anymore, and then I don't get crazy. But feel free to chime in if you have anything.
Okay. I'll just be here then, in the ring.
Yep. Hey guys, do you want to move along?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, well, it turns out that the dead man in the hole's in this ring.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. He mentioned, and you remember that mad woman that said auntie? Or was speaking about him anyway?
No.
Well.
Yes. Yes?
I don't.
Well, apparently, she actually was speaking some truth. Someone out here named the aunties or something. And this is a very vague description of what I know, but when we see them, if we can figure out who they are, I've been told that they aren't quite where we think they are, and that they share an eye. So...
Interesting.
Yeah, I assume
yes.
if we take that one eye, then we'll blind them in one fell swoop. But other than that, I don't have any information on our thief.
Well, I suppose we'll have to rent her eventually. Or maybe what's left of her, but...
Yeah, I have a bad feeling, but, well... party leader, where do you want to head?
Continue on as we were.
Hooray.
I see no reason to do otherwise.
Forwards.
Yep, so okay, you continue down the path. And at this point, I just want to ask you guys, do you have like you want to hard finish at whatever the time is half an hour from now for you,
Yep,
as we usually do.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, are you okay to carry on a little bit past that, or do you want to finish there?
I'm actually really tired.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Finish in half an hour as normal. Yep,
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
So, okay, I'll speed this up. You just continue moving, and after a while, you do find something. You see some color through the trees. As you draw closer, you see somebody's been pinned to a tree here. It's a woman, quite short, fantastic hair, wearing a fantastic multicolored waistcoat. She appears to be dead. There's a hole in her chest. And she's...
Usually that's a good indicator.
Yep. She's tied up to the tree with her arms tied up in the branches.
You're
I
just
loot the
getting
body.
Some like deadly premonition shit here.
Okay. Who loots the body?
I loot the body. Ruben loots the body.
Okay. It was a trap.
Sleight of hand? Oh.
It was a trap. As soon as you touch it, the arms come out of the branches and grab you. You take 2d8 psychic damage.
Is a dex saving throw
Yeah, go for it. Make a dex
applicable
saving.
here?
Yeah, sure.
Because I have advantage on dex saving throws
Absolutely, yeah, you're absolutely right.
against effects I can see, such as traps and spells.
Nice.
Sorry, yeah, I should have done that. That was just purely my
There you go.
mistake. 22. In that case, as the arms come down, vroom, you just slip out. They don't manage to catch you. And you
Okay.
just look up into this leering face of the corpse on the tree. As it realizes it's missed you, the illusion fades. The arms fall limp. It's just a wooden dummy. And on the top of the tree, above the dummy on the tree, is a sign saying, "Say hello to Auntie Gweg."
Okay.
Everybody make a perception check.
Oh boy, Auntie Gweg.
Aw.
Hang on, I got
Shame
this.
I don't have advantage.
Let's see, perception.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Wow, my elven eyes suck.
Yeah.
I can't see the hobbits in Isengard.
Maybe there's a little bit of sunlight.
Okay.
Just enough.
Digard and Triel.
Humans.
I mean, Ruben and Vasmir, you're just looking at this dummy going, huh, that's something you don't see every day. Meanwhile, Digard and Triel hear a rustle from behind you. You glance over your shoulder, and you see this kind of grotesque lizard a little way off. It appears to have 6 legs, some kind of skin disease, and its mouth is wired open. There's an eyeball in the mouth, and it's looking at you.
I shout to the others and draw my sword.
As you shout, the lizard turns to run away. Roll initiative, I guess, for this. If you're, yeah.
Oh boy. Let's see here.
Let's just do an initiative roll-off and see who gets the drop here. Does the lizard get
Damn
away,
it.
or do you manage to do something with it?
Roll off.
So, well, okay, the lizard rolled initiative of 13.
Damn it.
Nice.
I missed. Hold on. Sorry, missed my token.
No worries.
Okay, so Vasmir is the only one quick enough to react as the lizard turns to try and scamper away into the undergrowth. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Let's grapple that wizard. I was about to say lizard. How does grappling work? Do I
Yes.
need to make an attack check?
It's like a strength roll-off. So you jump on the lizard. So I'm going to say this lizard does not have a great deal of strength. So just make a roll, and I'll do it as a normal skill check, like strength,
Grappling.
athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Okay. Athletics.
Wow.
Yow!
Well,
Good
The
job,
lizard-
buddy.
I knew my
lizard
my
is-
strength sucked, but holy shit.
you don't manage to grapple it. It slips out of your grasp, but you have slowed it down enough so that the rest of the party can try and do something with it.
Slippery bastard.
It tries to get away. It's now scampering into the underbrush. You can still see it. It's kind of that white skin diseasey stuff on its scales. You can see it as it scampers away into the underbrush. Do the three of you want to try and do something?
Yeah, Trio gets the first action, though.
Okay, yep, Triel, because you had initiative 7.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do. She's going to.
By the way,
I don't even know.
By the way, Ironheart creation in the chats. It's not Milo Tirulo. So I can understand. Yeah, thinking it might be a relative of Percival, but no.
It's actually Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo. The guy who mentions himself in all of his songs.
So yeah, Lauren, that lizard is getting away.
She takes out her dagger and she throws it.
Okay, make a ranged attack.
How do I make a ranged attack?
Is that in your character sheets down at the bottom of the weapons? Because in the weapons page, go for it.
I did put it there. That's good.
Wow. Natural 20.
Oh, I forgot to put in critical damage.
You should have crit damage on there somewhere.
Roll a d4. I forgot to put critical damage in for it.
It's more than enough to kill this lizard. It's a small lizard, just like a normal iguana size.
Oh, okay.
Your dagger pierces through the back of the head of this thing. You threw it much better than you anticipated. Pierces through the back of its head and straight through the eyeball that was in its mouth. And you hear this ungodly shriek of 3 voices from deeper in the forest.
Yeah.
I wonder what those could be.
I'm just gonna pause for a second and say, wait, what the heck was that you just killed?
I think that eyeball that we were talking about earlier, I think we just got rid of it.
Oh.
And I think
do you want to
we
go
just got
over
rid
and
of
check
the
it out?
scout for those women.
Yes.
I'm doing it.
Let's take a look
I'm
at
going
that.
in.
Just confirm that we did actually get that eyeball.
Yeah, so you're going to check out the lizard?
Yeah, just a sec.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like we got an eyeball, Kebab.
Yep, you pick it up. This limp lizard is very much dead, and you feel like you probably put it out of its misery. It looked like a really miserable creature. Its mouth was cruelly wired open. You can see there's a feeding tube poked into the side of its mouth.
Oh boy.
And yeah.
Well,
not look pleasant.
Does anyone remember what direction the screams came from?
No.
Well, yeah, you heard a vague direction. Basically down the path that you were going down, if you'd gone on further.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's say hello to Auntie Gweg.
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to keep going, keeping up a passive perception. Can I do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So, in the interest of keeping this short so we actually get to where we're going before the last half hour is up, as you move on down the path, it's not long before you see twin stacks of smoke rising. And as you come round some bends in the trees, you see quite a broad hovel. It's like a low hut, but it seems quite large, with 2 chimneys. There's a front door. It is open, and you can see firelights coming from inside.
Can I use stealth to kind of stealth up to it?
Yep, sure.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Oh, stay
Wow. Dual 2s.
Wow.
Nice.
It's the worst possible result I could get because I'm a halfling, and if those were ones, I could re-roll them.
Actually, wait, I just discovered. I might as well move up with them. I am proficient in stealth, I forgot.
So will I.
Yeah, we're all sneaky, except for Logan, who wasn't sneaky.
Apparently.
I have a bonus of 7.
Yeah, but
you're the smallest, and yet you're the one who's lagging.
how can someone so small be so loud?
So, okay. You all stealth up to the door?
Sure.
So, how close are you getting? What's the plan here?
Well, listening in, I suppose.
Yes.
Okay. As you approach, you kind of flank the door, and from inside, you hear a panicked voice, which you recognize as being that of, what's his name's? Deputy Veerworthy, the prison warden. He says, "Is somebody there? Please, you've got to help me."
Okay. I'm going to burst in, and where is he?
Okay, you burst in, and wham! The door slams shut behind you, leaving the
Good.
other three outside.
Oh,
Is there an appearance of Deputy Veerworthy?
No, there is not.
I was going to stab it.
Can everyone
Well,
roll
it was going to
initiative?
be a trap.
Oh boy.
I understand.
Can everyone
Good time.
please roll initiative?
That's pretty good.
I anticipated the wrong trap.
Oh.
So, okay. We now have 12, 17, 22, and 20. That's pretty good. Yeah, 12, 17, 22, and 20. Let me just roll for 3 aunties. Let's see here. So, okay, Dex is +1, so... 13, 9, and 6. Not so great. But one of them was inside the door waiting for you to burst through. So she is going to make a... let's see. As you burst through the door...
Every trap had been
You
sprung
feel-
this stream. Nice.
You feel a hand clamp onto your shoulder. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
17. Okay. Let's see. Wisdom saving throw to avoid the effect. Yeah. Okay, yeah. As this hand clamps onto your shoulder, there's a cackle in your ear, and you feel your skin start to sprout hairs. You feel whiskers sprouting from the side of your face. You feel yourself begin to shrink, but you push it off. You, just through sheer force of will, you keep your present form.
How about nah?
And there is an angry shriek as this fails. Okay. So that's, but yeah, I think the aunties do each get a kind of an action here because they were waiting for you to come in. It was a trap waiting to be sprung.
All right.
So
Come at me.
I really am not sure how to do this now. So help me out here. How do I make a ranged spell attack?
Ranged spell. That's a good question. Well, first off, do you know what spell you're going to cast?
Yes, I do, and it does have to be ranged.
Do you know what the int modifier is? If you use it for casting.
No, it's charisma.
Oh,
So,
it's
yeah.
charisma.
Charisma
there's a-
+2.
Yeah. So a ranged spell. Shoot. A little looking. Ranged spell attack.